Oh, never mind. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Today is episode 115 of the Two Dumb Yinzers. How you doing, Michael?
I'm doing great. I'm living the dream today.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. No place I'd rather be.
I don't want to get into that just yet.
Uh-oh.
So real quick, the Buccos dropped one to the Cubbies 3-2.
Yeah, I saw.
They have the other side of the 2-game series today at 2:10.
Mm-hmm.
Once they lose that, they'll come home, play Philadelphia for 4.
I like how you said once they lose that, they'll be back home. I like it. I like it.
No, we got a lot of stuff today, Mike. We got a lot of stuff going on, man.
A lot of stuff.
Training camp report day.
Yes. I love it. It's one of my favorite days.
Returning to St. Vincent College in Latrobe for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Means, man.
I love when you see what vehicle who came and what vehicle who came dressed up as what,
Yes.
I like that stuff. It's a fun little thing, start the training camp process. I'll start the season off with. It's just fun, silly little stuff before you get down to business.
Absolutely, man. I mean, you figure today's what, the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll have preseason games in a couple of weeks, right?
I think it's like 3 weeks or something, if I read that correctly.
Jeez,
3 weeks. That's insane. Wow. I remember it used to felt like it was longer before that first game started.
Yeah.
It was a game must have like a whole month to go. Then the game started. But I'll take the abbreviated preseason.
Did you happen to see Antonio Brown's dance moves?
Oh, he should have kept the dance moves on the football field.
Ooh, but some of the moves that he did in the end zone after he would score a touchdown,
yeah,
I was that he would definitely be a lot better than what he is.
Yeah. That
was like me dancing.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Business was not booming with those dance moves. Poor AB.
Michigan woman sues. She sues a man for $10,000 over a bad date. That's one that I wanted to get out because I thought if that was the case, I would owe somebody a lot of money, or a lot of some people's money. You know? Like, is that where we're at now? You have a bad date, you can now sue. You can sue.
You can sue anyone for anything. A judge is going to read that and be like, get the fuck out of here.
It just makes me think one day out of the blue, how Bill Cosby, was living, and out of the blue 40 women come out.
Well, I don't think that was out of the blue. I think Bill was just surprised they all said something.
But that's what I'm saying. Like 40 years after the fact, you get all these women that show up and claim these things. That's all I need is to have
of all your bad dates.
Yeah.
I remember that bad date we had in kindergarten during finger painting. That was a terrible date. You didn't say you ate your boogers.
I can't possibly afford this if this happens.
No, you cannot. No. This is I just love how, people suing stuff over the stupidest things, but people won't sue over something important though.
Yeah, right.
Like someone's fleeced them out of millions of dollars. Whatever. I'm not going to sue them. Bad date. You took me to a shitty place. I want my money. I want money. I want emotional damage.
Like that kid, the kid that got his finger broken by that robot playing checkers.
Yeah.
Playing checkers. Here's the thing. I was thinking about this, Mike. The one thing that robots seem to forget is human error.
Mm-hmm.
So say the kid makes his move, and a human might go, oh wait, and just just do simple dumb little human things that we do.
Yeah.
And this machine sees it as whatever. I mean, that fucking thing grabbed his finger and broke it. You know what I mean? Like it's missing that human element.
Yeah.
To where like this could be a huge problem.
Hey, that robot knows, like in chess, once your finger's off that piece, round's over. And that little kid was trying to cheat, and that robot was like, not on my watch. Not on my watch. I take that
badass little chess players. You got to watch them, man.
You break the kid's finger. He learns not to double clutch in chess. You can't do that, man. He booted out the tournament. It's a teaching experience. Did the robot go over the line? Yes. Child abuse isn't good. Breaking their bones isn't good. But that robot, it was like, had enough. This little dude trying to cheat, and he's like, no one else is going to stop him. I guess I have to.
Hoodlums sure have changed since we were kids. We would do things like, I don't know, toilet paper trees, things like that. Kids now, they cheat at chess. You know what I mean? These kids are rough.
Just soft.
You gotta watch, man. You have to watch.
I don't trust them. Just trust them.
Them 7-year-olds are the worst, man.
Right? Them and 4-year-olds.
A couple other things, Mike. Mega Millions tonight. $810 million jackpot. You could be almost a billionaire. And I was thinking about this last night. I was reading something within the past year, and I'm sure he has more by now, but Jerry Seinfeld had through his career accumulated up around $900 million.
Yeah.
$900 million. And he's had a pretty good, successful career as a comedian. You can win 100 or 810 million, obviously with taxes, blah, blah, blah. But on paper, you could be almost as wealthy as somebody that's been so successful. I don't think that people even put that number into perspective when you hear a number like $810 million, how close you are to $1 billion and what that actually means.
Because like once you get to like $1 billion, you start doing the math of like how long it would take you to normally accumulate that or spend it. That's like just so much. Could we have our mind can kind of grasp what $1 million is. It kind of gets fuzzy, but $1 billion, that's just, the scale is so exponential. Your mind, you can't wrap your mind around how much $1 billion is.
Yeah.
You would have to be off your rocker to spend $1 billion in your lifetime. So if you win this right here, you're set for life. Your family's set for life, for generations.
Especially, and I agree. I think you're set for generations, but especially at our age. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Being where we are in life, there's no way, even if you wanted to try to spend all that money, and I'm sure, if you get into things like buying, small aircraft, things like that, you would eventually spend a lot of money. However, if you wanted to even just be kind of a semi-normal person, and I'm not even saying be a prude, because I was telling you the one day about that mansion in Florida that has its own area code.
Yeah.
That was $12 million. Okay. So $12 million from $1 billion is nothing.
No. It's dropping the bucket.
In Florida that has its own area code, elevator, escalator, everything that you could ask for $12 million. And that is nothing. That's your big expense. So say out of your $1 billion, you spent 12 million, and that's your huge expense. Where are you really going to spend all that money? I personally would have people working around the clock, like as a like a Taco Bell or something within my mansion. I would have different shifts come through, constantly. That way, whenever I'm ready to eat, they just, make me food. But still, you're still a long way to go. These people that live in these apartments in New York City, where it's, like $4 million apartment a month or $4 million apartment, whatever. These people ain't even spending anywhere near $1 billion. No. So that kind of gives you an idea that $1 billion is, like I said, you should in theory be good for generations.
Yeah. And it's so 810 billion. If you take that in the installment plans, it's like over what last I saw was like 26 years, maybe 30 years, somewhere around there. That's insane. So let me do the math. We know how I am with math.
We don't got all day, man.
So if it's over 26 years, I could be wrong on that. That's $31 million a year.
Yeah.
Then even if, even after taxes, you're getting 15 mil, 15 and a half. Right. Or you can do the lump sum, but what I saw it was 470. And you just figure, government will take half of that.
I mean, you're still sitting at $500 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. 470.
You got to be totally ridiculous. And you would fall into that category of some of these celebrities that blow through their money so fast just because they're so fucking stupid. If you have a half a ounce of brain in your head, $500 million.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan froze. But yeah, $500 million. It's insane. We're even $250 million. Like if you do the cash option,
that's plenty. Even if that's the kind of money that you would blow through if you would start doing big things like business things and still that's a lot of money. I mean, you're buying a professional sports team for $3 billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And look at the amount of money that goes through that system of having a sports team to work. You know what I'm saying? So just put that in consideration that's what $1 billion is.
It's insane. And like $235 million. That's if you take the cash option in it. Now you figure after taxes, state, local, and federal, you're going to be left with about half your money. So you got $235 million to try and spend the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like me, I couldn't come close. I'm not a car guy. I
want to come close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I don't like fancy cars. I like to look at them, but that's about it. So I would not buy a fancy car. A house. I like the house I live in now, but I'll go buy a piece of property somewhere and build let's say $1 million home. Shit, that's one. I only need one house. If I'm going to travel anywhere, I'll, rent a villa or some shit. Like I like computers and video games. I'm not going to spend $235 million on computers and video games in my life.
No.
Like, I don't understand how these people can blow through like hundreds of millions of dollars, 60 million, 20 million, 10 million lottery winners, and they just blow through all that money. I just don't get it.
Oh, hell no.
I remember seeing, you remember the show Cribs? MTV Cribs?
Yeah.
I remember watching an episode years back where it was Tommy Lee, and Tommy Lee had a Starbucks in his house.
Yeah.
And he had, like I was saying, he had different shifts. Like, a girl would come in and work from 8 to 4. She would leave. Another girl would come in and work from 4 to 12. She would leave. Another girl would come in from 12 to 8. And they would be there readily to make him prepare him, any kind of coffees you want. That must be his thing. He must love coffee. But I just think that I would do something more along like tacos. There'd be tacos everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there definitely be. I don't know if I would go with a theme for my mansion, but tacos would certainly be involved.
Yeah. See, my mansion, I kind of have it planned out. I'll have a garage that will actually have vehicles in them, and most people have a garage with junk in them. So I have my garage for a couple cars. Then I'll have a couple bedrooms, and then I'll have like rooms dedicated just to gaming. Like one room will just be computer gaming, one will just be Xbox gaming. Right. It'll be decked out, fiber optic everywhere, so lightning fast speeds. I put a movie theater in, like a big theater, and have
some of the movie theaters are badass, man,
and have like the real big comfy chairs in like little beds and stuff. Yeah.
I would have something
badass
that
bar.
Out the smell of popcorn the whole time.
Yes. I'd have a big ass bar. Oh God, all kinds of top shelf liquor. Yeah.
So I went, Mike. All right, I don't do this often. Matter of fact, I haven't done this in years. I went to Walmart yesterday. Yeah.
I don't know which way Mecca is. Otherwise, I would pray there too. So, yeah, I feel for you.
Now, Walmart's so fucking gross. You walk in, you can feel the COVID in the air.
The COVID and the monkeypox.
What's that?
COVID and the monkeypox just hangs out there.
Yeah, you can feel the monkeypox. You can feel the COVID. And when I left, I immediately went home and showered. I changed my clothes. I showered. I was kind of itchy a little bit, and I started pounding vitamin C like M&Ms. Man, I felt like shit, dude. I really, honestly, truly felt like shit when I came out of Walmart. And like I said, there's almost this heaviness in the air,
mm-hmm.
and I think it's COVID.
It's trying to get you.
And the thing is, the people, that's a whole nother story. I mean, it's not just there was a woman. I'm looking at something in one of the refrigerators, and she comes from down the aisle, and she clearly, because her and I are the only people in the aisle, she comes and she pulls her buggy right in front of where I'm looking, Mike, and then kind of walks away and starts looking at something else. I thought, what in the fuck could possibly possess you to do that? What could possibly, in a million years, would make one think, I'm gonna just go push my buggy right where this guy's fucking looking, right where I'm looking, and she put it right there. The place.
I can picture this whole interaction going on in my head, and you just being like, "Fuck, the fuck."
The place is a cesspool, Mike.
And that's just, how dare you talk about people of Walmart like that? Salt of the earth.
And then there was these two Mexican guys that I didn't pay too much mind to at first, but there was about 3 times I seen them, and every time I seen them, they were always walking toward me. Like, what are they? You know what I mean?
They're like, hey, want to mess with the American? Why not?
And it was like we were talking about that one time not too long ago with Pac-Man. You go through one side of the screen and you come out of the other. That's what it felt like. I thought, where the fuck are these Mexicans coming from? And it was just 2 Mexicans. They were both probably about 3.5 feet tall, these guys. And they just kept coming toward me. And I couldn't believe it. Like, after the second time, I realized what the fuck. And the third time, I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm losing my mind in this place.
Out of context, that when you had that pause and then you said, where did those Mexicans come from? It's the greatest soundbite. If you hear it out of context, you're like, oh, what the hell is this gringo talking about? We got to cancel him. Then you go back and listen, like, oh, okay. two guys chasing him around the store.
Hey, Mike.
Well, hey, you are pale and pasty, so they probably thought you were a ghost.
Hey, Mike, I'm getting a note right now. We forgot to send our guest a link.
Who? Oh. Okay. I will get right on that.
Can you do that?
I can do that right here, right now, people. I am just the greatest of all times.
Okay. So, yeah, send that over to her.
Oh, see, Mike just fails at everything. There we go. Look at that. I am amazing. I can multitask.
Did you get it sent?
Oh, it's sent. We are good to go.
Can you? I don't know.
It's good. We're talking.
Does she know that you sent it?
Oh, yeah. I just texted. Oh, yeah, we golden.
Okay. Good.
This is how we do it here. Mike forgets to do half his job.
So, that was Walmart.
So people blocking you, and 2 guys thought you were the ghost from Pac-Man, and they were trying to get you.
And then I go to get in line, and I'm not going to complain about the line thing. I mean, that's a beat. You're beating a dead horse. But when I get up there, there's a girl that might have been working slower than anybody I've ever seen work in my life, Mike. And the thing was, I think she was intentionally doing it, not just to piss me off, but to probably piss the world off. Because when she was ringing everyone out, about every 3 items, which took at least 45 seconds for 3 items to get rung up, she would like look up at everybody in the line. Don't look, just fucking ring your shit and get it done.
Right?
What are you looking up at everybody? It was like 3 items she would look up, like, and it was a look of disgust. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
there was no doubt in my mind that she wanted to fucking kill herself, but so did we. We were all on the same fucking page. Just ring the shit out and walk, go on our fucking way. That place is an experience. I've never, Mike, I might never go back there as long as I live.
See, I say that too, but I find myself always being drawn back to Walmart.
And it's probably, it's probably been a good 2.5, 3 years since I've been there. This isn't no joke, man. When I say don't go to Walmart, I don't go to Walmart. And I didn't even go because I wanted to. It was a lot. Like I said, we just don't even have the time today.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I have Walmart down to a science. I know what I'm getting. I get in, I get out, I hit the self-checkout, and I'm out. Because I just can't stand people. So get in, get out.
And I was going to, I mean, everybody, you walk in and you have 20 people standing around doing their self-checkout. And I considered it briefly, but then I had to get something in another aisle, or I had to go through the aisle. It's just the whole fucking mess. I hate that place. I hate that place. I hate that place.
Oh,
people,
but
there was a guy, and everybody is so fucking disgusting, dude. And don't get me wrong, I'm not anything. Believe me, I've never claimed to be anything. But these people, they smell. They just look like they smell. It's such a bad experience. I would much sooner do all my shopping at dollar stores or whatnot, and that's not saying much, but I would rather do my shopping at dollar stores any day of the week before I would go to Walmart, man.
Yeah. I'll hit like what's it, Dollar General and Target. Hit those places. Walmart, I have to have a battle plan ready. I have to go in and out.
You do. You have to have.
You have to, because
I go to that place without a plan, because you're setting yourself up for serious failure.
Yeah, and like at the dollar store, at like dollar stores, if you run into someone that's like kind of weird, or the line's really weird, you can like meander throughout that store because it's so small. You're not going to get backed up into a big line. Like if you try and do that at Walmart to get away from people, you're going to be you screwed yourself, because you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be further back in line. So you have to have that plan in place.
I think I even caught dysentery.
Dysentery? Why you dysentery? What Terry do to you?
And I think fleas too. I think I got fleas from there, Mike. There's no reason I should have fleas. I don't.
I think that's crabs.
Well, yeah, but like, I just, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like
it was bad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you leave places, you can just feel itchy and dirty.
Yeah.
There's a couple of stores in my hometown like that, where if you go in, you just feel creepy. Like you feel like stuff's crawling on you that's not there.
It was really bad, man.
Yeah.
So the night before, I was out of toilet paper.
Oh God. I don't want to hear this.
And and it's always when you're out of toilet paper, you got to shit 2+ times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever have one of them where just, about 3 times in a couple hours? It's just, I don't know, your body's just, is flushing or whatever it's doing.
Yeah.
So there I am. I'm wiping my ass with coffee filters. And I was like, I got to get to the store. I got to get to the store.
Yeah.
So then I start making my list. And then by the time I get to the end of the list, I'm like, I got to go to Walmart. I mean, or should I need it,
Yeah.
And, but don't count on hearing any Walmart stories anytime soon, because I'm not going back, Mike.
Like I think you should go at least a couple times a month. That's talk about it on the show.
Yeah, it can definitely build up your immune system in there, man.
It will too. You'll be healthier than a horse. You'll be feeling better than you have in your entire life. Like the little kids who always ate dirt, we make fun of them. We come to find out later in life, they did the right thing. They got exposed to all those germs and weird bugs and shit. So they're living strong, healthy lives. So I think you just need to go roll around, look the floor at Walmart, look all the carts. You'll be good to go. There's nothing that will take you down.
Everybody else licking the fucking carts. There's no carts left for you to lick, dude.
You lick the person licking the cart, then you up your game.
Real quick, you get a chance. Now there's a contest, Mike. It's going to be down at Club Insomnia in Brookline. It's the YNC Hip Hop Awards on August 5th. Now there's different categories like best male artist of the year, best female artist, best hip hop. One of them is best promoter. And Antoine, our friend over at Hit 'em Hard, he is in the running. He's in the running for Hustler of the Year, it's called.
Oh, okay.
So you can go to either his Facebook page. I have it posted on our Facebook page, or like I said, it's YNC Hip Hop Awards on August 5th. If you could type that in, scroll down to the link that says Hustler of the Year. And then once you go into that, probably about 5 names down, you'll see Antoine Prime Carter. Get in there, vote for Prime. I'm not, I don't got time to sit here and blow smoke up his ass, but I just really do want to say that he walked into our studio about almost a year ago. And the guy has not stopped working since. He really hasn't. He's very, very on top of promoting his label, promoting its talents, what he's done for the local hip hop scene here in our county. I mean, he really, really has done so much just in the year that we known him. And I would suggest that you go out and vote for him, because he certainly deserves it. So go over to YNC Hip Hop Awards, August 5th. It's at Club Insomnia in Brookline is when the awards will take place. So go to that site, go down, click on Antoine Prime Carter. He'll definitely deserve it, man. Definitely deserve it.
Yes, well deserved. He, go to any event that he puts on and you'll see why. He's deserving of this. Yes. So check him out, people. Check him out. Vote for him.
I got one of these.
Vote or die.
I got one of these phone call doctor appointments today.
That sounds like not fun at all.
They might as well just text your You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just seriously, what's the purpose of the phone call? You know what I mean? You might as well just text. Hey, how you doing?
Out.
Good.
Yeah,
pretty good. Here's your $90. We're both going with our day. You know what I mean? Like, what are you really doing
but I like that. I like that better than having to go to the office and wait there and everything. Because if we're just gonna have a conversation, let me do it at home. Because I can sit, on my computer at the phone, sitting there while I call, and I can do whatever I want to do. I'd rather.
Yeah.
I like that so much better. Because that way, one, you're not out in the public, you don't have to run into anyone. You don't have to worry about people driving like idiots.
The Walmart trip and then going to the doctor's office the day after, I'm pretty sure I would be near death by the end of the week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you'll catch something in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the system set up like I usually do on days we have guests. So when Casey comes
Casey's actually perfect timing, Ryan and Casey. Yes. There you go. Right.
So the third time that you had
Casey.
The third time you had your botched vasectomy, Mike, you then decided to go to the witch doctor then, right?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be real simple. Snip, snap, done. No, he was like snip, snap, snippity, snap, snap. And
we can be talking about the most boring thing ever, but as soon as Casey comes on, we have to jump on like the most bizarre shit ever.
Exactly. I don't know why.
I always come in at the perfect time.
What's going on, everybody? Casey, how you doing?
I'm all right today. Just kind of my kids have their friends over, so trying to keep them
entertained.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. Is your boy there today, Mike?
Oh yeah, he's in the background. He stole my phone. He's playing Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok or something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Because that's how I parent. Here, just take the phone and leave.
Where in case you'd be putting him under her wing, man. He'll be making
That's fine.
TikTok videos.
He can make TikToks all day long for I care.
He can come to work with me. I swear he'll blow up.
You can watch him, and I guarantee you within 5 minutes you'll be ready to give him back.
No, I'm gonna give you my kids and I'll take yours.
Nope. No. I'm trying to get rid of mine. No one ever takes me up on my offer. I don't know why.
I mean, my kids are pretty cool.
He's cool. He's just demanding, 4 years old. He's a terrorist.
It doesn't get any better.
Yeah, I've seen that. I just
First of all, we want to congratulate Kase because this Little Scratchers video was phenomenal. It really was. Mike, I don't know if you had a chance to see this or not, but it's a box. Like you would get a box from Little Caesars, looks like a pizza box. In the pizza, it's you would, like I was saying the other day, you would almost compare it to like those bean bags. They look like they use for cornhole, but they're shaped like pizzas and they look like pizzas and they have catnip within them. So these cats, they're rolling around, loving their catnip. They're rolling around with the pizza. In the meantime, inside the box, there's a scratch pad. Mm-hmm. You open the box and there's a scratch pad. So there's one cat just going to town on the scratch pad. There's the other cats, they're just loving the pizza. This seems like the most amazing toy ever.
They have not stopped playing with it.
Are you serious?
My one cat, Kevin, who was scratching at the box, it's Kevin is a she. She absolutely loves anything cardboard. So we have like 4 of those cardboard scratchers. I knew that was he was going to go towards, and she slept in that box all night.
That's awesome. And you know what? You didn't just do it to do it. You put out a good video. I mean, you really can't be more real about something to actually have your cats doing it and enjoying and what it is that you're saying that they're supposed to be doing. You could be saying that, the cat scratched this, and meanwhile the cat's sitting over in the corner just, not even paying attention. I mean, it was like these cats were commercial ready,
Yeah, I mean, like, even like it was my first like sponsored video. So like I see all the other sponsored videos and they're like all edited neatly and they have the smooth transitions. And it's like, I could do that, or I could just get it in the moment, like the real raw of them actually. Like, it sat on my counter for 2 days as I was trying to think, okay, how do I do this? Like, how do I promote this product and do it justice? So I just went with it. I mean, there was no planning to it. I just, off the top of my head, I mean, you could probably tell that I had no idea what I was doing, but like I said, it was
good. Like I said, I mean, it has the real live, real time in action, doing what it is you're supposed to do with this product. You can't sell something better for cats without using cats. I mean, these cats really, they excelled, so to speak, in this video.
I didn't even need to prompt them for anything.
Really?
They're natural.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, did you, go over and open it up and say, all right, come here and stretch? They just love it.
As soon as I grabbed the box, I gave it like a little shake, and I did my, like, just to get them like to come. And usually when I do that, they know either something's going on, they know they're about to get treats, they're about to get wet food, or I'm just looking for them. So Kevin, the scratcher one, she knew as soon as I had that box, and as soon as she heard like the material, she was all over it instantly.
That's really cool. That is really cool. Everybody check it out. Kase is promoting the Little Scratchers cat toy. And again, it's a pizza box that resembles Little Caesars.
And I love Little Caesars. Like, Little Caesars are the key to my soul.
You ain't shitting. And you know what? Around here, we only have that one. We have that one over, by the courthouse in that town there. And I literally hate going to that town, but you know what? I have to sometimes. You got to have Little Caesars. You got to have Little Caesars.
I just get on the app and I place my order and I just go in, I pick it up from the little pizza box and that's it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to use that little thing. It's intrigued
so
me. Like it's so cool looking. It feels futuristic.
It's so easy. I mean, as long as they have your pizza ready.
Yeah.
Now, do they deliver Little Caesars themselves? Or like, I know that like I've ordered DoorDash before and had them bring me pizza, but I don't think that they deliver.
It gives the option, but I've never seen anyone get Little Caesars delivered.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen because the last time I was there, I didn't see any cars or anyone doing any deliveries, and I was waiting there for a while too. So
they don't even have the right amount of employees to run the store, let alone.
That's true.
No, I know.
And that's everywhere. So it's not like it's a big shock, but you want to wait for the food, you wait for the food.
And it's worth it, believe me. I do. I love Caesars. What was I gonna say?
I have no idea what you're gonna say.
Say something witty, Mike. Say something witty.
I got nothing witty right now. God, I have no idea what to talk about. I saw on Twitter it was like this.
Okay, stop.
News
I know
reporter.
what to talk about. Stop.
Oh, come on! No! She got a gummy. She got like an over-the-counter weed gummy. She took it, and no one's seen her for 2 days.
Who?
Some news reporter out in the Midwest. You know, she was all shocked that you can buy these gummies over the counter, and she took one, and no one's seen her for 2 days. She hasn't tweeted in 2 days, so you know, no one knows what happened to her.
So remember the fake.
Oh, see, you froze, and that's what you get.
We lost them.
That's what you get.
Fake Little Caesars they have in the Kmart's.
Yeah, that's my first recollection of Little Caesars is Kmart.
Okay, but you recall that the crazy bread was nowhere even near close as the actual Little Caesars crazy bread. You agree?
Oh, never.
Yeah.
See,
I used to piss me off because Little Caesars has always been one of my favorite. And then when you're, like you said, you walk in there with your mom, you walk in there with whoever, you go to get some of this Little Caesars from Kmart, and it's terrible. It's almost like, it just wasn't good. How did they even slap the label with Little Caesars on that pizza?
I don't know, but it did open the doorway for like love for it. So it wasn't all that bad, but it's definitely a lot better now.
Absolutely. You know what's really good, and I don't want to get on this whole Little Caesars thing, but the deep dish pizza. The deep dish pizza is fucking amazing. Amazing from Little Caesars.
See, I like pizza, but I'm a breadstick and cheesy bread girl. So like I get the crazy bread, the Italian cheesy bread, and then they have the new cookie dough M&M brownies. Oh my God.
Those out. I never had them, but you know what? The crazy bread is really?
Yes.
The crazy bread. The crazy bread is the best breadsticks, in my opinion, at any pizza place.
It trumps every breadstick.
Everything. You're right. Okay, Mike, continue with your story. I don't even. What were you talking about?
No. I'm just, we started talking about food, so I really started paying attention and neglecting my child. But, my kid was asking me for something, and you guys were talking about something, and all of a sudden I heard like that cookie from Little Caesars, and now my fat guy senses went off, so now I want to go try that. But no, like Domino's has those like garlic knot twist type things.
Those are good too.
And they come like you can also order like where it comes with like marinara sauce with some cheese on it. You can dip it in there, and it's like the hot marinara sauce, not the cheese. I would take those over anyone else's breadsticks.
Really? Have you had crazy bread?
I've had crazy bread. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Like you have to eat it that day, and while it's hot, you can't let it get cold, and you can't reheat it.
Oh wow, really?
You can't. See, it's like cardboard after that. You got to eat. Little Caesars, you have to eat right away. There's no enjoyment later on.
No,
partially like if you let's just say you make it through your meal and you don't eat all your crazy bread, which I think is impossible. But take your crazy bread, throw it in the microwave for 8 seconds when you're ready to eat it. No? What's
No.
Where am I wrong?
You don't microwave bread.
Okay, I could, you know what? But it almost makes it so real soft, and like I said, you put it in for like 8 seconds. It's warm. It gets warm, and then the bread's soft. It's. I like.
But and this, you could tell I'm very passionate about this right now. So if you microwave breadsticks or pizza,
right,
it gets warm and soft. But after a certain point, once it starts to cool down, it's chewy.
Yeah,
garbage.
Right.
Garbage.
Right.
What you do is you set your oven to 350.
Okay.
You throw them in there for 5 minutes. Perfect.
Really?
But I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time.
You need to make the time.
I can't make time. Time is a constant.
Get a little Caesar's
I can't create or destroy time.
Stop. Damn you.
I'll eat my pizza cold.
Do we have any updates on this guy or this person that was pirating your content? Have you found anything out? Or
I haven't, but since then I've had multiple accounts reach out to me and ask permission to use my videos.
Oh wow. Okay.
But the more I look into these accounts that message me, they just don't seem very, professional like. So there was this one guy, he just messaged me on Instagram, and his page, he has like a stock photo as his picture and not that many followers, but he claims to be affiliated with Comedy Central and Ridiculousness and other stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, but like, wouldn't you be reaching out through a different, a different way? You know what I mean? Right. So like right now, I'm not too concerned about with what those people are doing. I'm making my own money. I mean, if they want to make a little bit off of me, go for it. But I feel like the closer I come to that 100K follower mark, that's when I can start, getting a little bit more picky with who shares my content.
Yeah,
absolutely. And and you're right. If somebody was getting a hold of you from Comedy Central or Ridiculous, you think that there would be more of a professional element to it, opposed to somebody just hopping on, sending you a message and I mean, doing what we do also, you get shit all day long. You don't, people offering you this, people offering you that. And like you said, most of the time it's shady at best when you're reading down through it. And you're like you said, they they have like X amount of followers. It doesn't just, things don't add up,
Yeah.
Somebody go ahead.
It's just like, let people do what they're doing. I understand everybody wants to, get their foot in the door with content creation and influencing and stuff like that. But if you don't have it, you don't have it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you can't just, I mean, I know it's like
Mike's hair. Mike has no hair.
You can have some of mine. It reaches people, but like, then again, how many people is too many people? You know what I mean? Like, I wanted my content on other stuff, I would put my content on other stuff. I mean, right now I'm comfortable with just being on TikTok.
Yeah. And you know what? It's what you're comfortable with. It's a process. It doesn't mean a month from now you won't be doing this as well or this, so you're at where you're at. You're happy. You like the process. Nobody could tell you're wrong, which leads me to my next question. Do you consider at all going to YouTube and monetizing that way eventually? Is there any thoughts in your mind that down the road you might like to do this, or you might want to get involved in that? Is there anything that's in the back of your mind?
If I hit the 100K, I will go all platforms.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm only 40,000 away from that. I'm almost 60.
But you gained the 58,000 that you have now, or 54,000 that you have now. You gained them so fast, so it won't be much longer until you're there.
Well, just I think the beginning of last week, maybe about 2 weeks ago. It hasn't been 2 weeks since the big laundry drop. I started that before I posted that TikTok that day. I was at, I think, around 36,000 followers. Maybe. and just in that short amount of time, I've gained over 20,000 followers. So
Wow.
And it's like the more you get, it's easier to gain more because people see that follower count and go, okay, if that many people, are here, that there has to be something good here. So they'll, that more number that rises, the faster you climb.
But it's getting to be more and more stressful. I think Ryan keeps up on my TikToks a lot. And I made a TikTok about this, and I'm going to say it here just because I think it's something that needs to be said. Americans are mean. Americans are just mean, nasty people in general. Now, there might be great individuals, and I've met great individuals, but as my content has grown in my own country, it's just been so depressing. So depressing.
I could agree with you more.
It's because you're living the dream that they want. And that's why and jealousy and resentment come through, and they can't accept the fact, like you just said previously, like content creation isn't for everyone. Not every medium's for everyone, and those people are jealous. So then they will lash out at those that are succeeding because they can't.
Exactly. Or they just don't have the will, or they don't have the whatever. So they're going to look at somebody who's put in work. Okay. And the thing is about people that see things, you most of the time only catch the topical layer. You catch the topical layer. You don't peel back the pieces. So they don't know the work that Kase's putting into this. They don't know the time that people put into these videos. So they sit there and go, how the hell does this person have X amount of followers, this amount of viewers, and all they're doing is this? So there's a gazillion things that go into what you're doing, Kase. But just like anything else, you're watching TV, you're only getting that topical layer. So people are going to get jealous by default. What's this girl doing so great that I can't do? What's this? And all they have to do from that attitude is try to make the person feel bad. Or why in the hell would you ever feel bad? The numbers that you're making, the numbers that you're accomplishing, anybody in their right mind should be like, damn, that's pretty fucking awesome. But no, there's people over here, saying this, saying that. They're stupid. They're jealous. You know what the thing is, Kase? They're not going to go anywhere. So, I think that just trying to blow them off in a sense, read it, erase it, whatever, and just keep on doing what you do would be the best route. Because, the thing is, one day you might have millions of followers, and with millions of people, how many people are going to be assholes? Like you said, just from what you've came across so far, people suck, man.
They do. And like, I already knew that people sucked. And like, I knew that social media was just a very mean place to begin with. But It's like, I didn't get to that stage of it until recently. And it's at this point, I have people asking me how long I've been taking testosterone and how long I've been transitioning and just like all of this stuff. And it's like, I am a biological female and I have 2 children. It has nothing to do with what I'm posting.
With anything. That's fucking retarded. And the thing is, you got to look at that and say, this is just a fucking person who's a jealous. How stupid.
Your reaction right now is mine. It's like that's I'm dropping 1 million pounds of laundry out of a hole in the wall. And that's what you're worried about. Like, it's just, I don't know. I wish, it's, like Bambi from the movie Bambi. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I would never, even before I became a creator, I would never go on someone else's video that is also their work. I would never on their video and try to make them feel bad about themselves or, put them down in any way. Like, if I like the video, I'll leave it a like. If it, makes me feel a certain way, I'll leave a comment. But I would never intentionally try to make someone feel like that, because no matter how many followers someone has, you still see comments. Like, I get floods and floods and floods of comments. It's hard to keep up with, but when I do go through them, you just see a lot of really strange things and unnecessary things.
And that's something that we found out. It's now we're in this technology age, and now everybody's got balls because they're sitting on the opposite side of a computer than you are, and you see this everywhere. It pisses you off. Like if you go, you read a news story and you go down through the comments, 50% of these people are going to piss you the fuck off. Why do they do it? I don't know. There could be something serious on a post, and you look down and all you see is that laughy face down in the corner. That automatically I don't go into it because it pisses you off. What are you doing? Why are you that? Why is this what you're doing? You know what I mean? There's nothing else you could be doing besides getting on and trolling people, Mike.
I don't troll like that. I don't, attack people. Like I'll attack their argument. I don't want to attack the person because that's just stupid. But if you say something stupid, like what you said was kind of stupid, and here's why I think it is, but you're not going to sit there and bash someone just because they said something. But like you're like you said, you're just dropping laundry down. You didn't say anything political in any of your stuff, so why would they come at you with that? That's just weak sauce. They're just looking for a rise out of people is what it is.
It's one of those, like, I really like engaging with my followers, and like I can look at, someone's name and I know that I've, had, actions with this person before. And, my loyal followers, like I can pick them out of the comments immediately. As soon as I see their names, I know who they are. But like, I love engaging with them. And that's a big part, of why I keep doing what I'm doing. But I'm finding myself getting less excited to go and look through that stuff just because, I love myself. I'm never going to change myself for anybody. I'm not going to change my appearance. I'm not going to change how I'm doing this. I'm not going to change how I'm doing that. I'm not going to change it. But like then in your head, like it gets you, it gets you.
Yeah.
But I've put my foot down. I'm not going to let it bother. If you're going to say something stupid, I might make a TikTok about it to try to make you feel bad. But
exactly.
You're not going to make me feel bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You like turn it around on them.
You know what I mean? The Eminem approach. Anybody that gets in your way, just devour them. You have the means to do that. You have your videos. Make an example of somebody one day, and kind of put people in their place.
I feel like I do a pretty good job of that. Got myself back for that.
I'll make an alt account so that way you can yell at me.
I'm just blunt. I don't hold back. I sometimes speak faster than my brain processes words. So I mean, it's whatever. If you don't like me, you don't like me, but you don't need to tell me about it.
Right? And like, how hard is it? Like, if you don't like someone's page, there's a block button.
That, or you don't even follow me.
Yeah. There's like how many pages like I've gone through
where they feel the need to try to make you feel a certain way. And it's all it is. It's a mind screwing. And if they're jealous of you, if they're whatever, they want you to feel bad because of what you're doing that's good. You can't let them people in your head. Maybe read it, get the information to have it, but then let that shit slide, man. It ain't worth it.
I always just try to stay like super positive, like in my videos and stuff, because I do see when I filter through the comments, I do see that, there's other people working in laundry and they're watching my stuff and I'm helping them get through their day.
Yeah.
And that was never my intention starting TikTok, but the more that I've heard things like that, like the more it pushes me to do that, because like we've talked about before, when have you ever seen any kind of videos like the ones I'm posting?
Right.
I'm 29 years old and I never seen a laundry shoot before I started work in laundry. So yeah, it's an interesting thing, but behind the scenes, like I've walked into work and just sobbed from the amount of work that needs to be done. So I know if I feel that way, there's another housekeeper or laundry attendant out there somewhere that back way, but doesn't know, you're at work, you're supposed to hold yourself together. You got to, be the face of the company and this and that. That's not housekeeping at all. Housekeeping is stressful. It is annoying. It's disgusting, but for me, it's so fulfilling.
Yeah.
And like what I get to do on TikTok now just makes my job, like my job was already like up here. It takes it like that step, like I enjoy it. Yeah. It stresses me out. And sometimes I'm like, why the hell did I start doing this? But then I see comments like, you inspire me, or, you get through my day, or I feel like we're friends just from listening to your story. And it's like, I love that. I love
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, I guess it falls in that category, Case. You got to take the bad with the good sometimes, because it is, you love what it is that you do. It, gives you something to look forward to. You're successful at it. And, every tree isn't going to yield delicious fruit. There are going to be some apples on that tree that's bad. And, the thing is, if you know that going in, it's going to make it easier for you to move forward. Instead of getting hung up on every, and I think you're learning that, and it's really cool to watch, because you can see you developing that sense, and just getting frustrated with some of these people because they're fucking ridiculous. How stupid,
I mean, I went back last night, so my first TikTok, like my first laundry drop, and I just seeing how much I've grown and how far I've come, and like all that stuff, like it's subtle, like it doesn't happen drastically. Like if you go back to the first one and you watch just progressively, like I'm just becoming more and more comfortable with it. I'm, not as not embarrassed, you know what I mean? But like, it's just coming naturally to me. And I love doing it. It's not necessarily for the attention. I mean, don't get me wrong. What girl doesn't love attention?
Right.
But
absolutely.
I don't want the bad attention. Or the creepy attention. Don't give me that, please. But it's just like, I feel like I'm doing something good.
I would agree. Listen up, guys. We are getting close to time here. Kase, you have been successful. You've been successful with your videos. However, you also accomplished another amazing feat. You have been on the show an unprecedented 5 times, which puts you in the lead. Nobody has ever been on the show more than you. So what we're going to do today, whether you want it or not, we are going to name you the honorary Miss Dumyenzer. You are the face, the beauty of our show.
No, I am the beauty. I am the beauty.
And this is going to be a rivalry that goes on for years, because because this idiot over here thinks he's the beauty, but he's not the beauty.
No, I am the beauty.
Here, Two Dumyenzer, we appreciate you, Kase. We thank you so much for all the time that you do spend with us. We love talking with you. We love hearing about all these things that you're involved with. And Kase has a little bit of an announcement to make that I seen come through my notes before she came on, that you could go and check out here once we're done with the show. What is that, Kase?
Wait, you have me sidetracked now. What did I tell you?
Did you make a video?
Oh yes, I posted it an hour ago.
So there you go, everybody. When you're done with the show, go check out Kase's new TikTok. Word on the street's going to be awesome. But hey, thank you, Kase. You're the greatest. We love having you on. You know this. You're always welcome back. We hope to see you back next week.
Nope.
We know that you're very busy. You got a lot of stuff going on with your job, family.
That's right, kid.
So please, anytime, you know that you're welcome. And don't forget to brag, because you are the new Miss Two Dumyenzers.
But
Have
hey,
a great day, guys.
No, hold on. My name, if you look at the screen right now, it says I am the beauty. So Mike's the beauty.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
throw that out there. I can change people's names.
Oh, see, I hate him.
All right. Bye, everyone.
But listen, hey, we do want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. Of course, our guest is Kase. Check her out. She has videos up for the new little scratchers, cat toys. Great videos. You're going to want to check them out. Keep up on her on TikTok. Like I said, once this show's over, go over, check her new one out. I'm dying to. I haven't seen it yet. Very excited. For Ryan, Mike, the new Miss Dumyenzer.